Morning guys, so today's plan is to run the armoured cable. I'll just give you a little rundown of where it is. So I don't know if you can see up there is all our cables which are going to be going into the back of the consumer unit. So I'm going to basically run the armoured out the consumer unit, down the wall. I'm going to do a coil of excess underneath the building, dig down, it's about 500mm gap, dig down into the soil, come up the wall, clip across the wall low level, clip all the way down this wall low level, and then clip across this wall. I'm gonna have to do something with that overflow waste pipe. Come across here, I'm gonna come up through here, across the under the softened fascia, up the wall, across there and into the building, and then I'm gonna go through the bathroom and then out through the bathroom wall straight into the existing mains consumer unit. The whole reason to do this is because we are eventually going to be doing an extension across the garden by here, so I just want easy access to pull it back out and reroute it correctly once we have the new extension in. So that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I'm going to start pulling this cable through. That's probably going to be the hardest bit. I got to drill through that wall, drill through the other wall, pull it through and across, so we'll get there. Hi guys, so I'm just piloting through the chipboard ready to drill through the masonry brickwork. So I just start off with a short drill bit ready to take through my 25mm drill bit, which is about 1 meter long, which you can see here now. Hi guys, so I just drilled from the board out this side with a 20mm drill bit, because that's the smallest one I had with the biggest diameter. But now I've got my 25mm SCS bit, which is like 1 meter long. So I'm going to come from this side now and just clear the hole out ready for the cable. And then I'm going to take the cable across this wall, clip it through, and where that X is, I'm going to drill in, well, drill outside with the 25mm bit, and then that'll be my clearance for the cable, which will run across the building down to the end of the garden. So I'm not too worried about this bathroom, because we're going to be gutting all this house next year. Well, I say next year, in a few months. So this is just a temporary measure until we do the extension. We haven't renovated anything in the house yet, so it's all concentrating on the garden room. So let's get this done. So whenever you guys do any sort of drilling or any sort of hacking off internally, you want to make sure you're wearing a dust mask, protect your lungs. As you can see, I'm wearing ear defenders as well. Just hoovering all the dust up. You don't want to brush it up because you're going to make it all airborne again, so this is probably the best way to get rid of the dust. And now we're out in the garden. Natasha's just doing a bit of filming for us. As you can see, we've got the cable reel all ready to roll out, and I am struggling here, as you probably can tell, to try and get the cable off the reel, because it is 10mm steel wired armor cable and it's really heavy. So Natasha did have to give me a hand to pull it all through and take some slack off it for me. I've taken the cable across the wall, as you can see. Natasha's doing a bit of a close-up, running across the fascia and just clipping her on with these plastic clips. I don't know if they got any specific sort of name, but they're just for armoured cable clips. Just drill into the wall as Natasha's doing a little close-up, and they just slot around the cable, drill one fixing through, and they are fixed straight into the wall.
So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hi guys, so we just got some of the cable clipped up. I just need to put one more clip in that corner just to hold it down. It's running across here, down under the gutter, across the timber, across here. I'm clipping it every 400 centres. It's coming around this bend, behind the gutter, up over the window. And just remember now, this is temporary, so eventually this is going to be extension out there and it'll all look nice and this cable will be hidden. So just down the wall, returning across, and I'm going to take it all the way now, around down the back wall, across there, into the ground, and then up through behind the timbers, into the office. And yeah, so a bit more to do. Easier stuff now because it's all on the ground level. Just got to move all the Semi-detached out the way. That's all the leftover materials, apart from the fascia soffit and gutter. That's got to go up still. So yeah, we're getting there slowly. Hopefully by midweek we will have power, all the lights on, all the sockets on, and the radiator's working. Back there. Go on. There you go. Oh, yeah, I did. Sweet. I'll do it. It's hidden now. Hey guys, so we've got the cable we run down now, across the wall, up to the brickwork almost. As it's very ropey brickwork, you can see all the pointing and all the mortar is coming out, and it does look like it's been repointed before, but all that's moving. I'm going to fix into the brick itself, run it across there, drop it down into the floor. I'll do a little dig, take it under the mud, and then I'm going to bring it up through that gap, up through here, and I'm going to work out where my box is roughly going, drill a hole through for the box, and then as you can see I got lots and lots of cable left, so I'm going to coil it up, slide it under the void just so it's out the way, and then it's going to poke up. The easiest way I found to do this cable, as you can see, I've got a steel breaker which is I use in the garden. I got my 2 trestles and just locked it in that gap, and I've been pulling it just to roll it off easy enough. I'm going to relocate this back up here now just so we can pull it all off, and I'm going to use some electrical tape, and just all I could find was my earth tape, so I'm just going to bundle it up, tape it, slide it under, and we'll go from there. Hi guys, so we've just managed to get the first window framed in the reveal. We're just starting on the other the door opening now. So it's a bit hard to tell, it needs a bit of sanding and filling, but I've done a timber inside the reveal to hide it, and then an architrave on the front. So it sort of just frames and makes it a bit fancier. I do need to touch up the miters a bit because they are a bit loose, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with how they're turning out. Well, there's a bit of glue by there. Let's wipe that away. So I'm just doing the head of this reveal, as you can see. A couple of pins in there. With architrave or any sort of joint and floorboards or anything that needs to be flat and not open back up loads, you should do a 30-degree cut, which I have done here. If I can just hold this into place, just so you can get an idea. Oh. So it hides it a lot better, and once that's glued and pinned in place and a little bit of sanding and filling, you won't be able to tell the difference. Hi guys, so the wife has managed to move some of her stuff in, even though I got 2 sockets in, 2 sockets here, they need a wire up, and I've got a socket, but here I need to wire up. Got a few sockets over there. I still got to cut the fuse spur for there and the fuse spur for this radiator, and the cables are on the wall ready to come through. I just need to put the back boxes in. So I got my lights there. I've got switch 1, switch 3, and probably switch 2, and then I've got the outside light switch, so they all can control the 3 zones. You've got zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3 down the end. I got the high level sockets on the wall there, got all the cables through. They do need a hoover up because I've made a mess. I've got all the skirting on, got the architrave around the doors on. They do need touching up with a bit of filler and bit of paint. But besides from that, everything is almost finished. So just need also cut out the plastic here so I can pull the cables through to get the lights on. I have all the board here ready to go. I got all the lights in here ready to go, so I'm pretty much there. Definitely by next Saturday we'll be in here 100%. Everything will be finished, and it's all just the cladding waiting to be done next year. Right guys, so if you need any electrical works doing, remember to use a qualified and competent electrician to do the works. But as this is my own build and I am quite competent in electrical works, I am carrying out the cable installs myself. I did leave the connection to the mains consumer unit for a proper qualified electrician who did carry out the basic tests to make sure it's all working okay. But as you can see there, I've just stuck on one of the double sockets, which is on a ring main, which is off a 2.5 twin and earth cable. So basically ring main is just a loop of cables from the board all the way around to the back of the sockets, all the way back to the main board. And as you can see now, I'm just putting one of the spotlights on, which are basically what they call a daisy chain. We've got 3 sections running from the light switch, so each section is just daisy chained from the light switch right up to the end with some power. As you can see here, just a bit of a close-up, I'm just snipping back the cables, stripping them to a certain length, just to give me a bit of flexibility of the cable at the top. As you can see, I'm probably not the quickest electrician on the planet, but I just get the job done nice, neat and tidy, trim all the cables back to the right lengths. As you can see there, just setting them all out in the right bends, just so I got it nice and easy to fix. Stripping the ends of the cables, so we've got bare copper. Lining them all up ready, sleeving the earths just to make sure they're all sleeved correctly and the right amount of cable on show. And here we go, just loosening the back of this light, put them all in, tightening them up, and then just popping the, I don't know what you call it, sort of like securing clip over the top of the cables, and then we can just chuck the light straight in the ceiling.
I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.